Iceland is one of the most beautiful countries I have ever visited. From mountains to waterfalls, from hot springs to glaciers, from lava fields to black sand beaches. Every place feels like another planet. But let's be honest, Iceland is not cheap. According to Travel and Leisure, Iceland is ranked as one of the most expensive countries for Americans to visit. And a report from Wise shows Iceland is the third most expensive country to live in the world. So the big questions are, is Iceland really that expensive? How much does a 4-day solo trip to Iceland really cost? To find out the answers, I tracked everything: flights, accommodation, transport, food, tours, plus insurance, and even visa cost. Hopefully by end of this video, you will have a clear picture for a solo travel Iceland budget, plus some money-saving tips I learned from this trip. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and share. Now, let's dive in. Let's start with flights. Flight prices in Iceland depend heavily on the season. July is peak season, and the prices can easily be double compared to shoulder season. I visited during shoulder season. Here's my flight cost, making my total flight cost £261. For transport, I took the Flybus from the airport to the city center with a hotel transfer included. The return tickets cost about £57. If you want more details, you can check out my full Flybus videos. Accommodation was my biggest expense, even though I stayed in the smallest room at a guest house in a great location. The room was compact, but it had a private bathroom and everything I needed for a solo trip. I shared a full room tour in another video. To save money, I compared the price across different booking platforms. The lowest price I found was on Expedia. Plus, I received £20 cashback through Rakuten. So the final cost was £562 in total, which works out about £140 per night. Because I don't drive, paid tours were the most practical way for me to explore Iceland's nature. Here's how much each tour cost. I also received 7% cashback on every booking through Rakuten, which helped reduce the final price. I will put all the tour links in the description. To save money on food, I shopped at a supermarket called Bonus. I made my own sandwiches for lunch, bought simple microwave meal for dinner, and only ate at a local restaurant once. I used the app to track my daily spending in Iceland, excluding prepaid costs like flights and accommodation. Some spending for snacks and drinks in the first day was actually in London, not in Iceland. My first day grocery shopping at Bonus come to about £20. I also tipped my tour guide €10. Tipping isn't required in Iceland, but I was happy to do it because the tour was excellent and I was really enjoying it. I also paid 300 Icelandic krona, which is about £1.70 by card for public toilet during one of the tours. In Iceland, you can pay by card almost everywhere. I didn't withdraw cash in Iceland. The only thing you might need cash is for tips, and euros and US dollars are usually accepted. My total spending on food and small purchases, including a gift from flea market, was about £120. My Schengen visa application cost around £300. This including £150 for travel for the interview, another 150 for photos, application fees, service charge, and postage. I received a 1-year Schengen visa. To maximize its value, I used it to visit 16 countries within a year. So I divided the visa cost by 16, which gives Iceland's share about £18. My 1-year travel insurance cost about £87, which works out to £6 per country. For mobile data, my O2 UK plan worked in Iceland with no extra charge, so I didn't pay anything extra for SIM or data. So here's the final breakdown. My total spending for 4 days in Iceland as a solo traveler was around £1,200, which averaged to about £300 per day. So what did you think? Is this too expensive, or does it seem reasonable for Iceland? Let me know in the comments. Here are my top money-saving tips for Iceland. Travel in shoulder season or low season, price can be almost half. Fly with carry-on to avoid baggage fee. Compare prices across multiple booking sites and take advantage of cashback programs like Rakuten. I have put all useful links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!